Well, Experian has just released the Q4 2017 Main Street report. We partner with Moody's Analytics on this report each quarter. And Derek Grunfelder McCrank is the economist who we work with on the report. I wanted to ask him a few questions about the trends that we're seeing in this quarter's data. Hi, Derek. The latest Main Street report states that small business credit conditions remain positive. Is there a primary factor that's driving this stability?
Yeah, there certainly is, Gary. The primary factor that's driving stability in small business credit is the broader U.S. economy. Right now, we have a labor market that's tight. This is resulting in wage increases for consumers. As a result, consumer spending has been reliable. Inflation is starting to pick up in a slow yet steady manner. On top of it all, at the end of last year, we just got tax reform. Right now, the outlook for small business credit is positive, and that doesn't look set to change anytime soon.
And are you seeing greater numbers of small businesses investing in their business by borrowing for equipment purchases?
Well, Gary, while we can't say for certain, the data seem to suggest that this isn't happening to the extent it could just yet. One of the questions in the NFIB's monthly survey is about whether firms are planning capital expenditures in the next 3 to 6 months. Since the end of the last recession, we've seen the positive response rate to this question steadily increasing. However, it still sits below its long-term average. Couple this with tax reform coming so late at the end of last year, and a decent number of firms were likely to have waited until the new year when they could invest in their business with a little more certainty.
Well, historically, small businesses have been keeping bankruptcy in check, but this quarter we saw it edge up slightly. Is this a major concern?
This isn't a cause for concern yet, Gary, though it is something to monitor going forward. In the first quarter of 2017, the small business bankruptcy rate bottomed out. It hit its floor. As the year progressed, the bankruptcy rate moved off of that floor, and that appears to be all that happened. In fact, I'm hopeful that this might indicate a return to a more dynamic environment for small businesses, which I look forward to discussing in a little more detail in our upcoming webinar. But for now, given the state of the economy, I'm optimistic for the state of small business credit.
And on the flip side, the Northeast saw a steep decline in business bankruptcy in Q4. Can you share some insight on what might be driving that?
Sure. So in the fourth quarter, the Northeast saw declines in its severely delinquent, or 90 days past due rate, coupled with a slight uptick in its business bankruptcy rate. What happened with business bankruptcies mirrored the trend nationally, so it shouldn't be a cause for concern. The declines in the severely delinquent rate were driven by two primary factors: geography and industry. From a geographic point of view, Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Maine were the driving forces behind the reductions in severe delinquency. And from an industrial point of view, financial services, public administration, and the manufacturing industries are credited with declines in severe delinquency. Well, Derek, thank you for sharing those additional insights on the latest report. And folks, if you would like to learn more, you can download the report. I'll leave a link in the description. Or if you would like to hear directly from Derek and have him answer your questions about the data, come to the next Quarterly Business Credit Review on March the 22nd. It's a 1-hour webinar with Experian and Moody's going in depth on the contents of the report. And again, I'll link that in the description for the video too.